Welcome to beautiful Verrado community. Today I'm going to give you a video of 10 reasons why you may want to call Verrado your new home. Stay tuned for today's video.
Hi, I'm Kelly Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.
Hey guys, welcome to the Arizona Living Group channel. I'm Kelly Norton. I'm an associate broker here at eXp Realty. 25 years experience selling real estate right here in the Valley of the Sun. I'm also a Valley native. We have other Valley natives on our team, and we help people just like you that look to relocate to or within the Phoenix and surrounding areas. So today I'm going to give you 10 reasons why Verrado might be that place that you want to call home. So let's start with number one. And by the way, these are going to be in no particular order. There are definitely more than 10 reasons, but we've kind of taken it down to 10 of our favorite reasons why Verrado is a great place to call home. So number one, if you're not familiar with Verrado, it has something called the Center on Main. Now the Center on Main is absolutely amazing because it has that small town feel. So you have little local businesses right in your community for ease. I mean, you can ride your bike to the dentist, okay? So hopefully you're not too drowsy when you leave there, depending on what you had done. But I guess same thing with a glass of wine or two. So be careful on that bike, guys. But anyhow, here in the Center on Main, this is where they will host events for different holidays, and they'll invite residents down. They also have Founders Weekend where they have a bunch of different vendors, live bands. They put concerts on down here. It's absolutely amazing. It's a great way to meet neighbors as well. Now, Center on Main is also the home of their big clubhouse where you have a library area, you have fitness, there's a pool out back. This is where they have the swim lanes as well. So if your kids are on swim team or you're doing any kind of swim organization yourself, you have access to this right here in your community. There's also sports courts here at this location. So the Center on Main is really kind of that hub for your main amenities center. Okay, so number two, this is going to be the wide variety of style of homes, prices of homes that you have here in the community. So we're going to talk about what types of homes you can purchase here. So there's an all-age community, Verrado, and then within Verrado you have an active adult retirement community that's age restricted. Now this is Victory at Verrado, and that is at the furthest north portion of Verrado. So you have age restricted and all age, which is very convenient, especially if you have, family that's maybe living in the all age and you want to be close by. Well, gee, you're within a mile to 3 miles, depending on where you are within the community. So that is excellent. Now, there's also a very small apartment option here as far as complex. It's a smaller community for apartments. They also have townhomes here. They have homes that have rear entry garages and maybe, smaller lots, just a little bit on some of those. Some have rear entry and big lots. You have single family detached that are on acreage as well with the custom home area. And then you have more homes that are on like 6,000 to 12,000 square foot lots. So you have a lot of different availability for types of homes that you're looking for. Now, all of these different types of homes have a wide variety of pricing. So that rolls me right into number three, is the affordability within the community. So pretty much any budget can be met here within Verrado, depending on what you're looking for. So you can get into the community for as low as $350,000. Now, at the time of filming, that was the least expensive active home on the market. And the most expensive home that was on the market at the time of filming, get this, guys, $9,500,000. So this was a home that's on an acre. It's 8,600 square foot, single family home. So this is obviously a custom home out here nestled into the mountains. Now you have the White Tank foothills that are out here. So some of these custom homes are nestled right into those. So again, you have a wide variety of price range. If you're looking for an 1,800 to 2,200 square feet, you can find something definitely in that, 5 to 700 range. There's some newer homes that are also available out here. You still have a few builders that are building over near the high school. So There are definitely some options still available out here. Now they are getting down to the end of what they have available. Taylor Morrison just finished out their homes. Richmond American has finished out their homes there. But you still have a couple other options with other builders and different price ranges as well. So if you wanted something that was a little bit more semi-custom, the Highlands is still building out here, and that's Capital West and also David Weekley. So there are still some builders. Now remember, if you are looking for new construction, please, you have to have your agent with you when you go into the new construction in order for them to compensate your agent. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware of the new rules, the new laws. It's actually a law nationwide. It's not just in particular states. So if you have not purchased a home since August of 2025, you do need to have a contract with your agent. And that's why it's very important to make sure that you know the rules about going into homes and how that agent can get paid. So make sure that you have a conversation with your agent about that. And if you want more information on these new rules, we do have a video up on our channel. Okay, so number 4 here in the community is going to be how easy it is to get around within Verrado. So the nice thing about Verrado is you can go to 2 different grocery stores, multiple coffee shops, several different restaurants, and all of your amenity centers, and never have to go over a major street. So you don't have to go over a highway, you don't have to get out to the I-10, and everything is kind of nestled into the community. So you can ride your bike to the grocery store, you can take a side-by-side to the grocery store. Some people ask me if they can take a golf cart. You cannot take a golf cart out on Verrado or Indian School, which are your 2 main roads within Verrado, but both of those do have bike lanes, and both of those do have the ability if you wanted to take a side-by-side. Now within the community you have over 20 miles of trails, so those are with sidewalks, with also little gravel paths. They go in and out of parks, in and out of communities. Then you also have the Verrado steps, and you have all the trail systems that are in the White Tank foothills. So it's a very walkable and bikeable community, and really easy to get around and not have to get out into the busy city or the busy traffic. You can stay right within your community. And it is so cute because a lot of times I see people on their side-by-side, they have a 3-row side-by-side, and they've got it loaded with the kids, and they're taking them to school or picking them up from school, or going to pick up a sibling from the high school, because there is a high school right in Verrado as well. So, and that is another thing. There's great schools and popular schools within the community. We don't have that as one of our numbers. We have other videos on the great schools out here. But again, if you want information on the schools, of course, feel free to reach out. All right, so lucky number 5. So number 5 would be all the amazing amenities. So we'll start with the Vic, which is part of Victory at Verrado. However, it is open to the public. And this is an absolutely beautiful mountaintop restaurant that you have access to as being a resident in Verrado. Now, you also have access even if you don't live in Verrado, so do know that it is open to the public. It has a beautiful bar inside. They have great patio space on the back and front. And they're on an elevated position, so they overlook the Victory course for one of the 2 golf courses that are inside Verrado. Now, it overlooks that, but it also overlooks the entire valley. It is one of the highest points in the valley. So it is the highest point out in the West Valley. So guys, it's absolutely beautiful. So even if you're not planning a move, it's a great place to go, have a drink, have something to eat, and enjoy the beautiful view. Now, the other amenities that you have within the community, of course, you have the Heritage Swim Park. So this really feels like a resort style pool area. They have sitting areas, they have restrooms, and multiple different sections to the pool area. Now, of course, you have the Center on Main, which I mentioned a little bit ago, and the Center on Main has the fitness center, it has sports courts, it has another pool area, it has the dining, the shopping, it has little restaurants that are more bar style, some that are quicker, and then some that are more of a sit down. And these are locally owned. You also have a little bit of a bigger complex where there is a Starbucks, you have a cold beer cheeseburger, and this is a little closer to the freeway. And then of course you have more shopping that's going in by the freeway that we'll talk about here in just a moment. Now, we talked a moment ago about victory at Verrado, but it does make the list. That would be number 6 on the list. So again, 2 golf courses in the community. One of them is in the active adult 55 plus Victory at Verrado. Now, Victory at Verrado does have a variety of price points, so you can get into the community in that kind of 500 range in one of the cottage options that K. Hovnanian has. And then also William Ryan has some options that get you kind of 550 to 650 range. And then David Weekley has more of the semi-custom, more luxury options for homes. Taylor Morrison is on the tail end of what they're offering here. They are not going to be building in the next phase. Right now, building is being done in phase 9 and 10 is going to be the next phase. So Victory at Verrado, you have that price range we just talked about going from 500 all the way up into that 1.2 to 1.5 million. And there's golf views, golf course lots, and even city views. So beautiful area to retire. It is not a gated community. We have a ton of videos on Victory at Verrado, and if you want to know more information about that, of course, feel free to reach out, or you can watch some of our other videos as well. All right, so the next one on the list, number 7. I guess this is lucky number 7. I said lucky number 5, but hey, 5 is lucky too. So lucky number 7 is going to be the excellent location. So as the valley grows, you tend to get more congestion the closer in that you are. The nice thing about this is you're pushed a little bit out of the valley. You are in Buckeye, Arizona, considered the West Valley, but the community is right off of the I-10 freeway. So you just exit on Verrado, and if you go down to the north, you actually have mountains surrounding the community. So even though you're close to the freeways, once you get into the community, you have tree-lined streets. A lot of the homes here just have a completely different feel. A lot of people feel like it gives that Midwest vibe. And you have the Arizona mountains that surround it. So it's very, very unique. There really is no community like Verrado. It's absolutely beautiful. And if you want to go to California, guys, you just hop right on the I-10, and 4.5 to 5.5 hours, you can be in San Diego and parts of California. And you also can get to Rocky Point, Mexico, which is a very popular place for people to go and vacation. I love the beaches there because they're not crowded and they're clean. And that's only about a 3.5 hour drive from this community. Okay, so number 8 is going to be the restaurants and the little shops that are here in the community, specifically the Vic, which is great. We talked a little bit about that before. You also have Ciao Grazie, one of my favorite places. This is an Italian restaurant that's down in Center on Main. You have Rosie's Tacos. They've also built kind of a little gastropub style bar restaurant that's right there on Center on Main. Several different coffee shops are coming into town here. As you get to the further east side of the community, off of Jackrabbit and Indian School, right there you have a couple other restaurants as well. A local favorite, Macayo's Mexican restaurant. And I'll be honest and give you my opinion, not my favorite Macayo's in town. I think that they may be struggling just a little bit with getting, their service put together. It's been up and open for a while now, but I just have still lacked to get good service there. Best bet is sit up at the bar or go a little bit off hours, and I think you will be okay, but the food is excellent. So Macayo's is always a fan favorite for the locals. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for that real sense of community and kind of having a built-in group of people that you can easily just kind of mesh right in with, number 9 is what you want to hear. And this is an excellent sense of community out here in Verrado. They have so many clubs that the HOA puts on. They have so many different groups and schools and different age groups of activities that are going on that no matter what age you are, you can find your people. And that's great as far as trying to build your own little community network. So sense of community is great. They also put on so many different activities at the Center on Main that really give you a chance to mix and mingle with your neighbors. So that is definitely something that a lot of our clients are looking for. And if you choose not to be a part of the social gatherings, you definitely don't have to, but it's there if you are looking for that option. All right, so number 10, again, guys, not in any particular order, but all of the necessities that you need are right near this community. They're building a couple different medical facilities right off the I-10. You have the new Westar Verrado marketplace that is being built that's going to have the Harkins back lot. It's going to have a lot of different restaurants and shopping and all your major necessities that you're going to need. There's a Costco right across the I-10. So really everything you need is right here. There's a Fry's within the community, a Bash's within the community, all the different restaurants. You have access to the I-10. It's only about a 45-minute ride to the airport. So you pretty much have it all right here in Verrado. Thank you so much for watching the video today, guys. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. That way you're notified when I put up new videos. And also, what was your favorite thing about the video? Did you have something that you love about Verrado that I didn't mention? Please put it in the comments. And if you liked the video, will you go ahead and just give it a thumbs up for me? I would appreciate it. And don't forget, go on our website, ArizonaLivingGroup.com, and hit contact us. And we would love to chat with you about your upcoming moving needs. And I really look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.